Welcome to the You Were Designed for Greatness podcast. Each week we will bring you inspiring tips, stories, and ideas to help you be all that you can be, discovering your greatness. Featuring Donna. Donna is a transformational life and health coach, a highly sought-after public speaker, and the founder of Vibrant Living. She has helped hundreds find a better life, free of stress and living the greatness they were truly designed for. And now, your host, Donna.
Hello, this is Donna. I would like to welcome you to podcast number 19. And on this episode, I am going to be super brave and talk about money. Yes, money. We all need it to achieve our callings, our dreams, to have life. And it is usually the number one complaint when we're talking about some type of growth is there isn't enough money. It's like the number one thing that we hear. So this podcast will not be just sharing information. This will be one where you need a notebook to write things down and to do some work. Perhaps recording it in your phone and even maybe listening to this episode more than once. So as we get started, I'd like you to make a commitment to do something with what you hear today. Not just listen, but to do something. This podcast is called You Were Designed for Greatness. And to do that greatness, to be all that you were created to be, and to live to your fullest potential will require money, which is why we are talking about this today on this episode. But before we get into the money, first I want to remind you of some really important truths. I want to ask you if you remember. Do you remember on a regular basis that you were fashioned with love and exquisite detail? That you are amazing? That there is no one who can do what you were designed for do? There is no one who can do what you were designed to do. You were fashioned with love and exquisite detail. You were designed for greatness. And the greatest thing you can be is you. You are enough right here and right now. You are priceless. I want you to hear those words today. And when you hear me say these words, isn't there something that resonates deep inside of you? But sometimes when we hear words like this, we also feel resistance. Something that goes, on the inside. Resistance is simply a sign that I'm believing a lie. It's generally a sign I'm afraid of something. I like to look at resistance as a signpost. I could be heading in the wrong direction by believing something that isn't true. And the words that I spoke are truth. So if you're feeling resistance, just notice it with curiosity and no judgment. And find out what the truth is. And focus, meditate, think of, ponder the truth until it becomes a reality. And get help if you need it. I wanted to let you know at the end of this episode, I have a special announcement and a free gift for you. So, in this moment, take a deep breath with me, breathing in, holding it, and let's begin our talk about money. So some truths about money is, first of all, there is not a shortage of money in the world. Contrary to what we may feel in our own world, there is not a shortage of money in the world. Another truth about money is it is a tool. Money is simply a tool to help us accomplish our dreams and our goals, and it is needed to be able to achieve them. If you want your business or ministry or dream to grow, you will need money. If that is you, keep listening. Did you know having funds to do what you want has more to do with how you think than what you are doing? Let me say that again. Did you know that having funds to do what you want has more to do with how you think than what you are doing? High earners think differently, and consequently, they make different choices and they get different results. So, number one, first, we are going to explore, why do you want more money? And here's a few questions that can help you answer that question of why do I need more money? What is the reason why I want this? Something more than I just want to pay my bills. And perhaps you might want to pause this podcast and answer the questions right now. So the number one is, why do I want more money? Why do I want to earn more money? Number two is, what would I have in my life that I don't right now? These two questions help to drill down on your why, and this is super important. Without knowing why, I will not have the motivation or the reason to deal with what I'm believing. I won't have the motivation to make the changes that are necessary if I don't have a reason. And so that's why that is first. So if you want, pause the podcast, answer it. But please do, if not now, at a later time. All right, number two is, what do I believe about money? Now, this exercise is to write the sentence starter down that I'm about to give you and then complete it. Complete it about 15 times. And don't censor your answer, like I need to get the right answer. We want to drill down and really get to what you actually believe about money. And the sentence starter is simply, money is blank. So write on your paper about 15 times, money is what? And don't censor it to try to get the right answer. You might be surprised at what you discover. I certainly was. I grew up believing that there wasn't enough money, that there would never be enough money. We were always struggling to make ends meet. And to make money, you had to work hard. That making money was hard. And so those are some of the things I grew up believing around money. And so find out what it is that money means to you. This is so important, this step, because I cannot change a belief until I am honest with myself. Finding where you are on the map, if you will. Let's say I'm going to Macy's and I enter a mall at a location that I don't normally go to. and I need to look on one of those maps in the mall, and the little dot says you are here. Once we find out where we are on the map, then we can plan how to get to where we want to go. So this is a very important step. There is so much more that I could go into about money. But for the sake of time, I've got some tips that I'm going to share with you for achieving remarkable results. There is 7. So here are some tips to achieve remarkable results. You got something to write with still? All right. Number one is discovering why having more money is important to you. We already talked about that, but that's number 1. We need to discover our why. Number 2 is, what do I believe about money? This is the inner work. I can do all kinds of activities, but if I don't change what I believe, then I'm not going to get the results that I'm looking for. And get some help if you need it. So number 2, what do I believe about money? Number 3, make a commitment to yourself. Under-earning isn't an option anymore. Make a commitment. Promise yourself that under-earning isn't an option anymore. The world needs you. The world needs your gifts, your talents, and your light to shine brighter than it ever has. There are people only you can help and touch. You make a difference, and let's increase that. Number 4, tell someone that you've made this commitment. Tell someone and be accountable. Get support. So share it with someone else is number 4. Choose the right person, though. That's super important. Who you choose to tell so that they are giving you support and not being a naysayer. Number 5 is take care of yourself. Put time for self-care as you grow, as you begin to grow and go on. This is very important as well. Number 6, take action and then track it. What you measure increases. And so take action and track it is number 6. Number 7 is do what you dread. What you've been putting off is probably precisely the thing you need to do to move yourself forward to your dreams, to build your business, your ministry, whatever it may be. What is it that you dread? Tell that support person that you're going to do it and follow up with that. I have a quote that I'd like to share. And the source is unknown, but I think it is amazing. The only thing I have to release in order to get what I want is my story about why I can't have it. I love that. The only thing I have to release in order to get what I want is my story about why I can't have it. So this information is all to help you be all that you can be, to help you live to your full potential. And I pray that you found this episode helpful. And I would love to hear your comments, to hear your questions. Feel free to share this podcast with those that you love. Now it is time for that special announcement I was talking about. Vibrant Living International is having their first women's conference, and it is going to be in October on the 12th. And it is going to be pretty much, it's a Saturday, and it's going to be around 10 to 3. And the theme this year is being courageous. So there's going to be early bird tickets available, and the link is the page is on my website. It's vibrantliving.com, and you can go there and get all the details. We've got fabulous speakers, all kinds of bonuses for you. So go and check it out. I am super excited about Being Courageous, Vibrant Living International's first women's conference. Go check it out. Now for my free gift. So my free gift for you today is a Liberation Turning Point strategy session. You can find the link on my website and in the description below as well. This is an hour coaching session with me. You can dive into more about money or anything else that you feel like may be holding you back from achieving your dreams and shining your light and being a difference in this world, because you were designed for greatness. This is Donna saying live vibrantly.
Thank you for joining us on this powerful episode of the You Were Designed for Greatness podcast. Please share this with others who might enjoy it. For more info on Donna Tashjian or to contact her, visit iVibrantLiving.com.